how do I get value from the fix? Let's say I am a government agency. What does that process look like?
So I think, CJ, that's a great question. So in essence, if you think about it, the business goals of the fix are twofold. So one was to support information sharing between and among state and local government. It should reassure operators in the industry in Virginia that state and local government wants to make sure that they deconflict their operations and any guidance that they provide to the industry. So part of the reason, so that's one of the first business goals. And so part of the reason this program exists is to support that information sharing, coordination, and deconfliction amongst government. Mm-hmm. The other business goal is to make as much of that information as is reasonable, given security and privacy concerns, directly available to the UAS industry. And so how that works, let me talk about how industry and operators get data, and then I'll talk about government. So from a technical perspective, how the industry gets data is you can get it in two ways. There's a public website where you can go and search and you can identify advisories. They're called advisories because they're intended to provide information. They are not regulations, they are advisories. So you can go to the website as a member of the public and you can see things. We also are setting up a programmatic access program because of the FAA's Lance USS program. There are about 20 or so private companies that have been certified by the FAA as knowing how to handle and provide and manage this kind of data for UAS operations. So the programmatic access is open to any FAA USS. I believe Amber has the final numbers because she runs the program, but my understanding is that I think 5 to 6 of them have already reached out to us, and we're in the process of onboarding 4 of them right now. There will be onboarding a few more as well, so that as an operator, right, whether you're a private operator or government operator, you can use your USS flight planning tool to get this information. So in terms of putting information in from the government side, we set this up 2 ways. So one, government agencies can upload ArcGIS files. As we know, Esri ArcGIS is a very common platform for geospatial planning in government, so that they can upload files, and that's part of that wealth of data and wealth of information that the Commonwealth and its local governments have. Right, all of this information that operators can use in terms of building heights, population density, sensitive infrastructure. The other way that information can get in is the fix, and this is where the demo will come in. The fix has a web tool for state and local government officials to be able to go in, identify what kind of operation it is, create a shape on a map, and publish that out to the community. The use case there would be, you're a fire chief or a pilot officer with the sheriff's department in the field, and there's an emergency and you need to put a drone up in the air, or just advise pilots that, hey, you may not want to fly your vehicle through this 5-alarm fire because it might not come out the other side. And so we're going to be demonstrating that tool. And I think an important point is that the interface from a government perspective, and this is kind of passing it back to Amber a little bit, that interface, how governments are onboarded to the tool and how they're given guidance as to how to publish information is managed by the Department of Aviation. So that is a key part of the strategy, the data management strategy, to ensure that the information coming out of FIX is actually quality, authoritative information, and not just stuff.